Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're talking this product, the Ordinary Aloe 2% plus NAG 2% solution. When the Ordinary launched this 6 weeks ago, they proclaimed it to be one of the most effective hyperpigmentation treatments, using an innovative approach to fading a range of skin discoloration, but also being really effective against post-acne scarring and marking in the skin. All of this combined with some calming and soothing properties, I thought this could be a wonderful addition to my skincare routine. I might be coming into my 37th year here on planet Earth, but I'm still super oily and acne prone, and as my acne fades, it definitely leaves behind some scarring and hyperpigmentation. So of course, I was one of the first in the queue to try this out. I've been using it over the past 6 weeks. I want to share with you my thoughts, feelings, and opinions. Is it really as good as the brand claims, or are there just better options on the market? Sit back, relax, let's delve straight on in. Now, before we get into this video, I would of course love to know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on this product. Have you tried it out? What results have you got? Sound off in the comment section below and let's get that conversation going. Whilst you're down there, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and a like. This truly is the best way of supporting me as a content creator, because the more likes the video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you ever so much for each and every one of you that just takes that small moment out of your day to like the content I create here on the channel. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So, the Ordinary Aloe 2% plus NAG 2% solution. Like I said, launched 6 weeks ago to, I think, limited hype. This wasn't as big a launch as some of the other recent launches from the Ordinary. You know, their cleanser went semi-viral when it launched. They've had a new gel moisturizer that's getting an awful lot of attention. This one kind of just slipped through the middle. I think it's a shame because there is definitely a gap in the market for really effective hyperpigmentation treatments, specifically targeting post-acne scarring and inflammation. So when I read what the brand was saying about this, I did get genuinely excited. The brand claims to use a concentrated version of aloe alongside a 2% concentration of this NAG, which is designed to even out the skin tone, fade any hyperpigmentation, but also just give an overall boost to the luminosity in the skin. It's also got some great ingredients which are designed to calm and soothe the skin, and this is pretty good because I always think when it comes to hyperpigmentation, you need to have a two-pronged attack. First and foremost, you need to use ingredients which are going to eradicate that excess pigment that's being produced. We also need to incorporate skincare which is going to calm and soothe the skin, because inflammation is the #1 trigger to that excess pigment production in the first place. So really see this as a two-way of attacking your hyperpigmentation. Treat what you already have, but calm and soothe the skin to prevent future outbreaks and instances of that hyperpigmentation in the first place. It retails at £12 here in the UK, which is relatively on that expensive side for the Ordinary, but actually when you compare and contrast it to the market, I really didn't think that was a bad price point at all. It comes in a 30ml bottle, and I'd say that 130ml will probably last about a month and a half if you're using it twice a day, which is what the Ordinary recommend. They did a limited study behind all of this and said people definitely saw a noticeable improvement in the appearance of their skin discoloration and hyperpigmentation. They noticed a smoothing out of the skin, reduction in unwanted skin texture, and they said that overall they found that their post-acne marks faded a lot quicker. So, those are their claims, but how true is it? Well, honestly, I've got mixed opinions when it comes to this product. I do think the Ordinary have overpromised when it comes to the claims they make about this product, and in some ways they've kind of underdelivered. But for the price point, I do definitely think it's delivering something for my skin, and that's what I want to talk about in this section of the video. Let's start with the positives, the pros first. The price point. Really good. If you compare and contrast it to the other hyperpigmentation treatments in the market, I definitely think £12 is affordable, it's accessible, and when I look at the results that I got, I think it is definitely worth that £12. Probably won't be paying much more than that if I'm honest, but I think the price point is really fair, and that's definitely a big tick in the box. I also love the fact that the Ordinary on their website break down what each ingredient does, so you kind of know, if you're a total skincare nerd like me, you know what each ingredient is delivering in terms of outcomes and results. And I think this helps you again to set your expectations a little more clearly if you read all the information on the website. That sort of transparency I love, and that goes hand in hand with advertising the concentrations of those key ingredients within this serum, which I just wish more brands would do. So they get a big plus when it comes to transparency of this product. That's definitely something I like to see. I definitely saw some improvement in terms of the hyperpigmentation and acne scarring. When I started using this, I was actually going through quite an active breakout, particularly across my temples. I noticed that those breakouts, those blemishes that I had, faded a little bit quicker than they normally do before I started incorporating this. This was the only ingredient and product that I'd really mixed around in my skincare routine, so I'm fairly confident that this is the one that really helped that shortening of the heal time from the acne that I had. I still did get some post-acne hyperpigmentation, but it's faded a lot quicker than it normally does again. So I would almost see this as a product that's not going to prevent any post-acne scarring and hyperpigmentation, but lessen it and mean that it heals and it's eradicated that little bit quicker. Again, for the £12, I think that's a really fair outcome for the price that we're paying. They do say that it helps to fade existing hyperpigmentation, which I'd say it was less successful at. Definitely it did do something at the margins, but I think the value of this product is really minimizing the heal time from any acne that you actually have. It was beautifully calming, definitely soothing on the skin, and I found that it was quite nice and hydrating too. That should be expected because, you know, aloe is a great hydrating ingredient, and they used a hyper concentrated form, which definitely did lock in all of that moisture, leave my skin feeling really plump and really nicely dewy and hydrated after I used it. I can't really comment on the claim that it will smooth out, remove any unwanted skin texture, because I already have relatively smooth skin because my exfoliation game is something I take very seriously. So I can't really comment on that. There was no change in either way, but I think if you do have a lot of texture to the skin, you'll probably see a bigger difference with a product like this than maybe I was. So I'm not going to judge it too harshly on that. Those are the positives, and I want to come on to a couple of, drawbacks, a couple of issues that I had with the product. First of all, the way that they market this. It's designed to be like game-changing, amazing, next level, and that really didn't match with the results that I got. I got great results for the price point, and I think that's really how they should sell it. Saying that this is something innovative, something different, it's going to really transform your approach to hyperpigmentation, and I really just didn't get that from this product. It's a good serum, it delivered, but I think they really over-promised, and as a result, they under-delivered in terms of results. I'm also not a huge fan of the fact that they're highlighting aloe as like the key ingredient in this, when I think that NAG is definitely doing a lot of the heavy lifting, but it also has a really nice peptide, and the specific peptide that they chose to use in this is studied and has a meaningful impact in terms of smoothing out the skin surface and also hydrating. So I think that peptide is almost doing a lot more of the heavy lifting than the aloe, so I'd have liked it to have been included in the title, or included instead of the aloe itself. They're almost calling out the ingredients that they think are popular, but that peptide is definitely doing more of the heavy lifting, in my opinion, than the aloe that's in the title. I'm also not the biggest fan of the studies and trials that they did into this product. On their website, they make some claims around X percentage of people saw this result, X percentage saw this result. And when you look at the number of people, I think it was 39 people they actually tried this on beforehand. These tests are expensive, so it's not unusual to see 20, 30, 40 people test out a product beforehand because of the cost involved. But I expect for a multinational corporation, which is backed up by the Estee Lauder Corporation, like The Ordinary, that they would go with a larger pool, a larger sample size, or just do away with it completely. Let the reviews speak for themselves when people have bought this and tried it. Reviews like the ones here on YouTube, I think are going to add a lot more value than saying 39 people that tried it saw this result. It's too small a group, and we don't know enough about that because they haven't fully published it. So I would just be mindful of some of the percentages and the results that are thrown around as a result of this product, and I would probably look for independent outcomes and reviews from bloggers, people here on YouTube, Instagram, before really making a purchase based on any percentages and results that the brand say. All told, I'm actually going to say this is a product which, if it didn't have super hyped marketing behind it, I think I'd be really impressed with. Like I say, as a brand, they've overpromised and they under-delivered, which is relatively unusual for The Ordinary. The Ordinary normally just present their products as, here it is, here are the ingredients, let us know how you get on. And I really respect them for that approach. I don't know why they allowed the marketing to go into hyper overdrive when it came to this specific product. Maybe they thought it'd be a hard to shift one, so they needed to be a bit more creative in how they sell it. I just think that's a little bit disappointed, because actually if I'd have just picked this up for £12 off the shelf, looked at the ingredients, applied it to my skin, I'd probably continue to use it and say, actually, it's really helped me shorten the heal time of any breakouts that I have. It's beautifully calming and it's soothing, and I think it's a really nice hydrating serum too. But with all those claims, I was left just a tad disappointed, so I'm actually going to give this a 7 out of 10. Not the worst product in the world, but I definitely expected a little bit more. I compare it in terms of the performance to this product. This is the Geek and Gorgeous Stress Less Serum. This calms, soothes, and actually is a great addition to a hyperpigmentation routine, because this will minimize the risk of any of the excess pigment production in the first place. This is formulated in a very similar way to The Ordinary one, so I'd say If you're already using this product, which I know a lot of you guys out there are, and you suffer with active breakouts, it might be worth switching it up to the ordinary version. If you don't, and you're just looking for something that's calming, soothing, and designed to kind of help with your hyperpigmentation journey, I think I do marginally prefer the Stress Less Serum by Geek and Gorgeous. I've linked both of them in the description box below if you did want to check them out. But for me, I think that score that I've given this product reflects the results you're actually going to get, taking into account the relatively affordable price point that the brand are charging. But I just wish they'd gone about their marketing and the way they present this product a little differently. So actually, we were able to judge, the performance based on its merits rather than based on what we were promised and what was over-promised originally. Hopefully that makes sense, but I'd love to know what your thoughts, feelings, and opinions are on this product, so sound off in the comments section below. I was quite open about wanting to be disappointed with this product because aloe is like the star ingredient, nothing revolutionary there. But when you look at the way that it has been formulated and the results that you got, I think as a drugstore skincare serum goes, it's a relative hit. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.